Hello again. Today is a day of transplanting on the homesteady in the Ozarks homestead. So first, Jasmine and Elizabeth helped me with some bigger transplants. We got a bunch of plants from a farm in Marshfield, and they had been in their little pots for over a week, and they were starting to get root bound. So they're not doing too hot, and we decided to go ahead and transplant them into bigger pots. These right here are Jerusalem artichokes. We are hoping they will come back quickly now that we've transplanted them. And we've got our elderberries, two different varieties. First variety is Elderberry Ranch, and the second is the Adams Elderberry. And then we've got our two weeping willow trees. We've got blueberries and fig trees over there, but they are doing really well right now, so we're just going to leave those be for the moment because we only have one big pot left and we already have plans for that. And then I came into the backyard and I also transplanted the basil because it was getting a bit big for that pot it was in. It's getting kind of crowded. So there's our basil. It's doing really well. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. Now we're going to transplant some succulents. So basically, I am taking these little biodegradable cups and I'm just kind of filling them about halfway with dry soil. And I'm doing that because these are plants that grow really tall, and they will they'll fold themselves outside of the pot and end up breaking off. And I want the stems to be stronger before they start folding themselves out of the pot. So that's why I'm only doing like half a container of soil, because I want to give them more room to get their stronger stems before we do anything. I'm just gonna put this right there for the moment. And I'm just kind of doing the dry soil halfway because I want to make sure I don't put too much in. And then I'm using the soil that they already have that's a little bit more moist and putting that on top and using it to pack them in. And these plants are awesome because, like, when these little leaves fall off, if they land on top of dirt, they will sprout new plants. So you don't really have to do anything with them at all. You just take the leaves and put them on top of the soil and they do the rest. And they are desert plants because they're succulents, so they're used to drier areas, so you really don't have to water them super often. That's what we got there. The bigger ones like this, I'm going to sell for closer to $2 just because of how big they are. The smaller ones that are more this size are going to be closer to 50 cents. And then I think the ones that are like that size, I'm going to do for $1.50. But these are awesome little succulents for people who usually have trouble keeping plants alive, because they really don't take a ton of effort. Obviously I have put some time and effort and money into these because of soil and pots and stuff like that, but they're really awesome plants for people that just don't usually have much luck keeping plants alive. And so I'm just gonna, I'm very, very carefully teasing the roots apart because I don't want to break any. I want to keep them as whole as I possibly can. They're all kind of intertwined together. And see, this one is just one plant that's kind of split off into 3. But this one right here is a good bit smaller. I love these things. They're so pretty. And like I said, they're really easy to keep alive. I personally would keep them inside in the winter months for the cooler climates like here in Missouri. But in the warmer months, when it's not like cold out, you can keep them outside and they'll do great. I love these things. Okay, I'm gonna plant this one next. And also, as I'm planting these, some of their leaves are falling off. So people are going to be getting more than just the one plant. There are going to be little leaves that are in there, and they will sprout new plants. And it doesn't take them long to sprout roots at all. It literally, what I did is whenever the one that I bought started losing leaves, I took the leaves and just laid them on top of the soil. I did not bury any part of them or anything. And then I just gave them a little bit of water, like just enough to get them moist. And they, literally 2 days later, they had roots together. So it's super awesome. I love them. And the leaves go from like a green to a very slight purple. You have to look really closely at them to tell, but there is a slight purple in the bigger leaves. Might be able to kind of see towards the edges. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that in the light? A little bit of purple hue. So I absolutely love them. And I'm just kind of using that damp soil to pack them in place so that they'll stay put. There we go. These little things are so resilient. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through and transplant all of these. I'm on my second pot. I've got 2 more pots full of them, but I will come back and show you how many I get when I'm done. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 plants out of those 4 pots. And I still have a lot more going. So I think because this one and this one and this one are so big, I'm going to do those for 4. And then the slightly smaller are going to be 3. And then you got $1.50 and 50 cents. I think that's fair. But yeah, so that's what we got going today. If y'all would like to get any of these, go ahead and send me a message and we can go ahead and get you guys set up with these. But I am super excited for everything we've got going on the homestead right now. I'm actually also making some apple cider vinegar for the first time, so I'm super excited about that. I just did that one today. But yeah, just let me know, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.